Hey guys, welcome to episode 55 of NASCAR Heat 5 Career Mode. So, in our last episode, which would have been Fredo's second Cup Series start, it did not go well for him. We will toggle through there. Look at the race at Martinsville, the Digital Ally 400. Well, that's at Kansas. So we need to go right here to Martinsville. So Fredo's his second career Cup Series start did not go well for him at Martinsville. He crashed and finished dead last. Oh, by the way, the problems didn't stop there because he raced the Extreme Dirt Tour Series at Eldora right after that. Thought we had a real good, strong car for him there, but things did not go his way. He got tangled up with another car, the 64 car of David Ryan a few times, and it didn't end well for Fredo there either. So, yeah, there you see right there, Fredo finished 19th. Really bad race for him there. Ended up on his roof a couple of times, as a matter of fact. So, yeah, definitely didn't go Fredo's way in that race. And it's too bad, too, because, man, he was really charging through the field. Got all the way up to, I think, the top 5 or 6, whatever it is, in that race. But, yeah, like I said, got tangled up with David Ryan a few times in that race, and straight up got dumped at the end, and fell all the way back to 19th despite running really well at that track. So we'll see if he can gather it back up the next race. But in the meantime, we're back in the Truck Series. Head to Charlotte Motor Speedway for that North Carolina Education Lottery 200. Fredo had a pretty good run in his last truck race. Finished 8th. Whoops. We don't want to do that. Back. Exit without saving. Yeah, where was I? Oh, yeah. Showing you the season standings right here. Fredo had a good run at Dover. Finished 9th, had a real nice run there, and that has put him, that has moved him up to, that is the Extreme Dirt Tour Series. We need the Truck Series. There we go, okay. So like I said, Fredo had a great run there, finished 8th at Dover, or finished 9th at Dover, my bad. I'm getting a little confused here, but that has moved Fredo up to 8th, back up to 8th in the points. Has those 2 wins, so he would share the points lead with Brett Moffitt should the chase start now. However, it doesn't. We still got, let's see, Charlotte. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 more races until the chase starts. So still a little ways to go here. But Fredo's definitely in contention for the regular season championship, only about 29 points out. So can he cut into Ross Chastain's points lead a little bit and get a little closer to the top in the regular season? Let's head to Charlotte and find out. All right, Fredo, it's time to qualify at Charlotte. So we made some adjustments on his qualifying setup, and the truck really responded nicely. It really was pretty quick. Only a few tenths off the goal lap, so I think we're in really good shape right now. Probably won't get a pole, but yeah, we'll see what Fredo's got here. So here he comes, coming to get the green flag for qualifying, and here we go. So nice, strong speed right here for Fredo. Bounces off the apron a little bit. That's not good. But so far, things seem to be going pretty good for him right here. Oh, he hit the apron. He didn't need to do that. That's going to kill his lap time. So, yeah, we'll see where Fredo starts here. 32.46 and qualifies 30th. So, yeah, about what we expect. So, that was a long way off the 31 flat he ran in practice. So, Had he done that, he probably would have been, had he duplicated that shoot, he would have been in the top 5, maybe, or top, well, he'd been in the top 10. But anyway, just for, just to make it official, Johnny Sauter has the pole, Stuart Friesen qualifies 2nd, Grant Enfinger 3rd, 4th is Raleigh Herbst, and Sheldon Cree rounds out the top 5. We will scroll on down here and see where your favorite driver starts. John Hunter Nemechek back there towards the back, so not a good qualifying day for him. And Clay Greenfield rounds out your field in 30 seconds. So let's head to the race and see if Fredo can work his way up to the front. Alrighty, Fredo, it's time to do some racing under the lights at Charlotte. So let's see if he can work his way up to the front. Maybe get a win, or at least a good finish. Maybe even that points lead Ross Chastain has. We're underway at Charlotte, so yeah, Fredo's only 29 points out of the regular season points lead, so maybe he can make something happen here. We'll see. But I think the truck will be pretty good for the race. As long as he doesn't start getting into people like that. So, yeah, we don't need to be... Fredo needs to kind of chill out there. He's already made some enemies the past few races. We kind of had to give him a little bit of a talking to here, tell him to kind of cool his jets a little bit. But even then, some of the other guys kind of need to cool their jets a little bit too. So, yeah, there's some bad blood going on here with some of these guys. But I think if he can just keep his nose clean and not wreck anybody, I think Fredo will have an all-right day. I said, don't wreck anybody, Fredo. We don't need to be making more enemies. We don't need to be getting in the wall. I'm starting to wonder if some of the stuff that's been going on here recently is causing Fredo to really start overdriving the truck and the Xfinity car too in that series. I think Fredo just needs to chill out just a little bit. Boy, the truck washed up the track a little bit there, and he got into somebody there. Got into Mike Harmon. Watch it there, Fredo. Oh, wow. Fredo got into Austin Wayne Self, and now Mike Harmon's coming back on Fredo. Yeah, this is kind of like been a weird season for Fredo. I said at the beginning of Season 3 that this might be his most challenging season yet, and it looks like it might be living up to that. The question is whether Fredo can kind of get his feet back up under him and kind of get back to form they had in Season 2, where he was just winning everything under the sun, finishing up front, and just overall being a championship threat. So, I mean, he's still a championship threat. He's going to make the chase, barring a disaster in these next 9 races. But this is not the Fredo that we were used to seeing back in Season 2, where he was picking his way through the front. So I think Fredo just needs to relax and let the field come back to him like he was doing last season. Oh, by the way, this track too also is very hard on tires. You can see right there, we're already down to 20% on the right front. So it may be possible we could be looking at green flag pit stops here pretty quick. probably within the next 2 laps at the most. In fact, we may be coming next time by for 4 tires. Because this truck is really starting to lose the handle right there. I mean, we are sliding all over the place. But what we need to do, we need to have this cycle around. Alright, just nice and gentle here. Oh, well, it doesn't matter because the Ford truck just crashed. What are you doing, Lassard? Okay, well, like I said, we're going to go ahead and pit and take 4 tires and fuel. I don't know what Lassard was doing, but yeah, that was a little bit messed up. Of course, it cost Fredo a bunch of spots, too, because we were coming in. So that's rather unfortunate. So Fredo's now going to have to make his way back up through the field yet again. I don't know if this is going to be another one of those not good Fredo finishes, or if he's going to gather it back up and start working his way up to the front. This has certainly been a very bizarre past few races for Fredo. He just needs to chill out and just let the field come back to him. There's no need to overdrive the truck. And start pushing people around. We don't want to start making everybody our enemy in this series. Otherwise, it's going to get really ugly for Fredo. Fredo just needs to take care of the truck. If he does that, I think he'll be alright. But you can see this track eats tires alive. Look at that right front. All the way down to 61% already. So, yeah, this track really destroys tires. So Fredo's going to have to really watch it as far as really driving the truck hard. There we are, halfway through the race right now. And Jennifer Joe Cobb kind of rooted Fredo up out of the way there a little bit. Got him a little swirly right there. So he falls back to 21st place. Takes 21st back from the 10 truck. Pushes up pretty good there through the turn there. Boy, this thing's starting to get loose on the straightaways a little bit. So what we might do, we might have to make some adjustments here. Boy, that thing tried to spin out on the straightaway. That's not good. And you got into John Hunter Nemechek too. We don't need to be doing that, Fredo. Wow, the tires are going away on this thing in a hurry. Unfortunately, this isn't going to be one of those situations where where we're going to be doing any kind of wild pit strategies with 2 tires or anything like that, because this track is absolutely destroying tires. Tires are the way to go here. But hey, Fredo's made it a little further, so I think this time by, Fredo needs to come by and get tires. Wow, what in the world is going on? Oh wow, somebody's got problems. Okay, well the caution's out, so at least that saved Fredo from having to come down pit road under green. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take a little bit of wedge out, but we're also going to knock about a ½ pound out of both rear tires. And we're going to try that and see what that does for Fredo's truck. So okay, we got the adjustments made. Fredo's got 4 new tires. We're ready to see what he can do here. So we're back in. And by the way, Fredo's all the way up to 6th place. Holy cow! The pit crew really did their job there. Oh boy, Fredo, watch it, man, watch it. You're up near the front. Don't ruin this. There goes Sheldon Creed on the outside. Wow, Fredo got a shot from somebody. We may have to end up putting a different setup under Fredo's truck when we come back here, because it's really bouncing around. Not only that, he's still hitting the rev limiter awfully hard. But hey, Fredo's up in the top 10, so that's good. He's getting up there. Matt Crafton goes by him on the outside. Fredo drops out of the top 10. Tanner Gray goes by him. Yeah, we may have to try a different setup under Fredo's truck the next time we visit Charlotte here. Man, Fredo ran Christian Eckes up the track. That's not good. Fredo's still falling back. He's back down to 13th. Spencer Boyd gets by him. Now Jordan Anderson gets by him. Ooh, Fredo scrubs the wall a little bit. He needs to be careful there. What is with this truck getting loose on the straightaway? Like, I don't know what's going on. This thing, for whatever reason, A, it's not fast. The truck isn't fast. And Fredo's really complaining about it bouncing around and losing the handle on it. It's sliding around for Fredo. It's just not doing what Fredo wants it to do. So if we can hang on for a top 15, we'll take that. Maybe these guys will start kind of losing control up ahead, and their tires will start wearing out. Let's see how many laps Fredo's got left to go. 3 laps to go, so Fredo can just barely make it on tires and fuel, but it's not going to be pretty, that's for sure. Now, the one interesting thing that could happen is if a caution comes out and we end up with a green-white checker. Oh, and that's what's going to happen. There's a huge crash. Okay, so we're going to come in and get 4 tires and fuel. I know this may be a crazy strategy we're putting on Fredo, but I think it's going to pay off in the end, because he's not going to advance his position much more than where he's at, and he's going to have fresh tires. So we'll see what this is going to do for Fredo. If it's like I think it's going to be, fresh tires are going to be key. And it may actually end up paying off for Fredo in a weird way. Yeah, he's already really starting to pick off the positions now. Those fresh tires are Really paying off. Oh boy, Fredo drove it in there way too deep, but he's already back to where he was before he pitted. He might get a top 10 out of the deal. Everybody's tires are shot. They're sliding around. Can Fredo roar through this field? He's in the top 10. He's in 8th. I don't know if Fredo's got enough to win the race, but my goodness. This may be the call we should have done with. Oh, dang, he almost wrecks Gillen, but Fredo's going to finish in the top 10. Very, very nice. That pit strategy really paid off. Yeah, look at that, 6th place. Perfect strategy from the crew chief there. Yeah. Really nice run there from Fredo. All right, take a look at the finishers. Ben Rhodes wins the race. Ross Chastain finishes second, so Fredo doesn't gain any points. In fact, he loses points on Chastain. Excuse me. Johnny Sauter third. Ty Majeski's fourth, and Tanner Gray rounds out the top 5. And there's Fredo just barely missing out on the top 5. But yeah, great run, great comeback for Fredo. Those new tires definitely paid off in the end. So there's Todd Gillen 7th. We'll just keep scrolling on down here. See where everybody finishes. Nally Decker with a bad run. Remember, she has that win. She is in the chase for now, but finishes like that ain't gonna get it done, because you have to be in the top 20 to qualify for that win to count. So yeah, so there's Tate Fullerman, Stuart Friesen, and Rafael Lessard all out of the race, all due to crashes. So yeah, not good days for them. So let's take a look and see what that does for the points. All right, take a look at the points. Ross Chastain still leads the points. Johnny Sauter still second. Brett Moffitt's third. Matt Crafton fourth. Grant Enfinger rounds out your top 5. And you see Fredo there does jump up to 7th place in the points. He leapfrogs Todd Gilliland. He leapfrogged Stuart Friesen, who had that bad race. That dropped him all the way down to 10th after that. So, yeah, not a good day there. But Fredo does jump up to 7th place, but he does lose points on Ross Chastain. He's now He's now 33 points behind Ross Chastain. Still well within contention, but still lost a few points there. So we'll scroll on down, see where everybody's at here. Nally Decker falls back to 16th place in the points. You see 20th right there. She's only 10 points ahead of 20th. And 12 points from falling out of the top 20. So yeah, needs to pull it together here. She doesn't need any more bad races like that. So there's Rafael Lessard, falls back to 28th place. Not a good year for him. We'll go on down. There's Tyler Hill and Jesse Little, both have not made a race. Therefore, they have no points. So Clay Greenfield, the last driver, with points. By the way, that was a big wreck too. So, all right, let's see where we head to next. All right, looks like our next race will also be at Charlotte Motor Speedway, this time with the Xfinity Series. So, it didn't go well for Fredo at Talladega. Maybe Charlotte will be a different story. So we'll see if Fredo can gather it back up then. So, that'll take care of this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And we'll see you again for episode 56 when Fredo heads back to Charlotte for the Xfinity Series. So we'll see what he can do then. So take care, all. Bye for now.